How's it going, guys? Well, I'm gonna try to get this freaking bearing out of here. I got a little redneck jacking up method. I know they have hoists and stuff, and we got these big steel beams above the garage here, and I was gonna mess with a chain and all that crap, but I think it'll be more of a pain in the ass. So, grabbed a chunk of wood, lifted it up the front, and through the back grab bar, threw a couple of 5-gallon buckets, and lifted the track up off the ground. So now that I got the hood open and stuff, I figured I want to rip into this, so I'm gonna give you a quick little video because I want to get this ripped apart and stuff. So basically, no, I didn't even know this. My pops didn't even know this either. But how snowmobiles work are, you got your primary clutch, which runs off the motor, off the crank shaft, which grabs and then runs a secondary clutch, which you can see that rod runs to the brake rotor. And I'll show you on the other side. You have your chain case here, and it only holds maybe I think 4 or 5 ounces of oil. I think it's just to the bottom here. And this one's actually a little low, so it's probably got half of that, if that, in it. So I'm just gonna throw some rags down there just to catch it, and when I crack it open. But I'll tell you what I'm gonna do in a minute. But so when your engine runs, the faster it goes, the primary clutch grabs, which holds on to the secondary clutch, which turns this big that steel rod in there. And now there's a little there's a chain in here. That's what I call a chain case. And there's actually another the drive shaft of it, they call it, is on the bottom, right down there on the bottom. My finger. So you got a big gear down here, and you got a smaller gear up here, which you can see turns. A little rocky, but and you got your drive shaft, which is underneath, which I'm going to show you in a sec. See if I can get underneath here. And that's your drive shaft right there. And there's a bearing right up against the, right there at the far corner. With little holes in the middle. And that's what we're going to be after. Now they said you have to loosen up your track and everything and all this, but my idler wheel's off in the back, so I'm going to have to readjust it anyway. So I'm going to see if I can get it off without adjusting it and crap, so a little shaky. But that's basically how it works. Now some people said you have to take the whole track off with suspension and everything, but I'm gonna try to cheat and just take off that speedo. There's a speedo drive right down there. There's 3 bolts, and that comes off, and that's where the main bearing is. So I'm going to do that one first, and then I'm going to jump into the chain case. But I'll do little clips here and there for you to show you, because I want to rip into this real quick. So stay tuned, guys. Well, guys, hey, good news. I don't know how you can get good news out of breaking the sled, but anyways, check this bearing down here, and I don't know if you can see it. Get that stupid speedo drive unit off. See right down there, I got it off. Bearing is fine, there's no play at all in it. It's mint, I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna mess with that. But if you come over here, as soon as I crack the chain case, I know it's one thing. Okay, I don't know what the hell that was, but alright. Something fell. But yeah, I know it's one thing, the chain wasn't on the gears, so I once I got the cover all the way off, I found out that broke the chain. Now the reason that the chain broke, which I kind of thought was kind of weird before I even got to taking any of this off or anything. Put some light in here to show you better. You can see the that top got the top sprocket off. Look at this. Look at how much play. there is like, there's got to be at least 20, 30,000 worth of play there at least. I mean, look at the rotor. I mean, there's so much play in that. I mean, that's what happened. There was so much play in that. Thankfully, I didn't chip any of the teeth or anything, so the gears are fine. I don't have to mess with anything at the bottom track. The bearings all look fine. It's all nice and tight down there. So I just gotta get a bearing for it, that's all. Well, I mean, you can see the balls, too. I mean, look at the balls. Yeah, I can turn it for you. So, that's my main problem. So, I don't know if they sell, master link clips or anything for these type of chains. I doubt they do because it's a very out of the ordinary chain. So, thank God the tensioner is held out. Tensioner is held out fine, so that's good. Happy about that. So, it's a top bearing and a chain, and I still gotta get one of those stupid idler wheels, so that's gonna be a pain in the ass to do, but yeah, I'm gonna, I gotta put that speedo drive unit and everything back on real quick, so once I get that back on, we'll be good. And, oh yeah, there was not much oil. Oh, well, now there is. Shit. Let me go get a rag. God damn it. Was not leaking out like that earlier. Son of a bitch. Ugh. It's really freaking stinks. It freaking stinks. My bearing race, my bearing cap. I got crap all over my camera too. Alright guys, I'm gonna throw this speedo drive unit on, try to get that big secondary clutch off. I'll do it. I'll get back to you when I get that off. Crap. So that's it for now. Well, guys, what part 3 or 2 or 4, something like that. Well, after jumping on YouTube real quick for a quick reference, only way to get these two bearings out in this chain case is to actually take the chain case off. So, if you guys ever run into this problem where you have to change one of these bearings, the topper, or upper or lower ones, take off the caliper, 2 bolts, pretty easy. On mine, I only had 2 bolts. One was right there, which is bolted on the frame, and then I had another one right there, so that's nothing. And then I showed you about the bearing caps and everything earlier. So take your gears off, your bearing holders, which is a flat one right there. That's a bearing holder. There's only 3 bolts. You can see the 3 studs right there, a little triangle. I just got the 3 bolts off the bottom one. What I'm gonna do now is take that cap off. I already pried it up on the screwdriver, so I can show you. Oh, I did earlier, so. So I'm gonna get that bearing that cap out of here now. Some of them are pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. There we go. A lower bearing holder. My upper is my bolt somewhere over there. So now, never done this before, but should be able to pry on this and that would come off, I believe. It's gonna be a son of a bitch or not. Come on. Either that or something else is holding it on. I don't think so, though. Alright guys, I'm gonna pry on this and crap and I'll get back to you.